Hello, everybody. This is Natstrap Netflix. We're back with Dark Souls 1. Cool, just had to plug in my controller. Sometimes it makes me restart the whole game if my controller wasn't plugged in, so I got a little worried when I saw my controller wasn't hooked up. When we left off, we finally got the large Divine Ember, which will let us upgrade our Claymore more. But I did also want to try this out, so we'll give it a spin on our run to Andre. Yeah, because I imagine Falchion. Not sure how Uchi is with Divine. I'll double check online, but I know that Falchion is good for being buffed. Claymore's pretty good Divine. Let me check this actually. Definitely a Sunlight Blade weapon, more so than a... I'm not used to not being able to pause, but... Oh, okay. I'm not sure why it was just instantly doing the first attack over again. Yeah, despite my usual preference for Dex stuff and Faith stuff, I've actually never used a lot of the more Dexy weapons in Dark Souls 1. Uchi Katana was just because I don't normally kill the Undead Merchant. He usually lives in my runs. Not this time, but usually. And they're not kidding though, this is not bad at all. Moveset wise. I know it's upgraded so the damage is going to be higher, but we can go ahead and see which of the movesets we like better. Both of them are pretty fast. Okay, Falchion's definitely faster. Uchi, we do get the side benefit of bleed damage on top of everything, though. This is considered an axe, right? This is such a goofy looking weapon. Does it have like a sweet spot mechanic? That does 601 to him, but if I do it from like... I don't know, do Dark Souls 1's weapons have sweet spots? That was 308. Is it actually the opposite and it does less damage from afar? Or is there other factors at play here like counter damage? Okay, no, there doesn't appear to be any sort of sweet spot mechanic. Interesting. In that case, this weapon for just having the axe moveset is not really bad at all. What's the raw AR compared to this? 429. I don't know if it's giving me two-handed, so we'll check. Compared to 398. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Oh, after this, we should head back to Tomb of the Giants. Because if I throw on a Ring of Sacrifice, because I know we have a couple of those, we can... I just realized how goofy our routing is. We totally could have just fast-traveled to Andre. Let's just go do that, because that's close enough anyways. And I don't want to deal with the dragon. Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Throw this on, go to the Tomb of the Giants. Oh wait, we didn't have really any souls to pick up anyways. Alright, I'm so mixed up right now. Warp to... Undead Parish, there we go. So I was looking, I just did not see... I did not see Undead Parish on the list. Hopefully we have some... Yeah.
Perhaps you could lend it.
Reinforced weapon. For this, would it be modify again to make it... Yeah, divine +6. There we go. Go and get this fully upgraded too, just so that we can try them all out. Always been a fan of carrying multiple weapons for different situations. Oh yeah, the only other faith weapons... The Astora Straight Sword. Yeah, would be Ornstein's Spear, but we can't get Ornstein's Spear, and it has pretty mediocre faith scaling. The only other dedicated one is Grant, and I think Grant requires us to get like 32 strength. Yeah, 30, 34. So we won't be using that. So yeah, these are the only two weapons that we really need our Twinkling Titanite for.
Don't get yourself.
Alright, in this case, I think that I should go to the Duke's Archives so that we can get the Ivory Talisman before we do Anne Orlando stuff. We could also try getting the tokens for... Well, no, the Dark Moon... We realized the Dark Moon Talisman is only a magic adjust increase of, like, 5 at 50 faith. Oh, I just realized what I have equipped. See how well this works on you guys. That's so weird to me, because when everyone started obsessing over Bleed and Elden Ring... I didn't realize that it had been around since Dark Souls 1. So hitting an enemy and seeing the bleed pop up is, like, weird to me, because I didn't even know that was a thing in this game. For a good while. Oh, wait. Scatterbrain moment, scatterbrain moment. Where do you get the covetous silver serpent ring? Tomb of the Giants. Cool. Well then, yeah, let's actually go back and get that so that we can just increase our soul acquisition rate. And then, so, covetous silver serpent ring. Painted world. Duke's Archives, and Orlando. Oh, shit. Ah. I do not like the skitons. Make sure to actually set up the bonfire, because I forgot that this game doesn't reset your spawn point to wherever you fast traveled to. Damn. There we go. These guys are evil. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna need to find a way to deal with these guys more easily, I guess. Oh, I've never been too good at fighting these skeleton guys. Two heavies deal with them, but I don't know if I want to be relying on heavy attacks. There we go. These guys I can deal with. The ones that actually stand like people are a bit easier to deal with. Largely because they stagger more easily. I remember it being pretty close to the second bonfire in this area. Oh, fuck! Oh, I mixed up this spot and where the second bonfire is, damn it. Should be able to get a heal off here. Switch to grass crust. Is that another halberd knight? I thought the only halberd knight was the one in, Huh. I will take the white titanite chunk from him, though. Effigy shield. For some reason, I thought it was going to have some sort of special use case. They taunted me with that bonfire shot down there. God, these guys don't need a divine weapon used on them in order to fully kill them. Okay, well, here's the second bonfire. I actually have to rest at it to trigger it as a rest point. Question is, where is it in proximity? Because I know that it's supposed to be close to this one. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my god, his hitbox was smooth with that. Really? That's not lock-on range? Oh my god. I'm good enough to be playing with this little vigor. I like somewhere we can jump up there. Can I do like... There we go. This it? Nice. Oh, come on. Let's get these guys done and over with so that we can get possibility of a white titanite chunk. No! Item right there, come on. Chunk? Nice. We did get a chunk. Am I lost? Nah, nah. I ain't giving it a chance. We got what we came for, we get the fuck out. Not leave, we warp out. Let's go to Anor Londo. Into that painting. Largely just because it'll give us good runes, or not runes, souls. Too much Night Rain. But it'll give us good souls. It'll let us be a bit more leveled going forward. Oh my god. And take off the sunlight maggot. Mine hits a little bit harder, Painted Guardian, but nice try. Iron Gear. Oh, we can check right now. Oh, we don't have the stats for it, so we actually can't check. Never mind, I was gonna see if it had the roll attack, but... It wouldn't have mattered anyways, because it's considered an Ultra. Did Ultra Greatswords have a dodge poke earlier than Elden Ring? I'm just gonna check real quick. And that does put us in mid-roll. What's the highest we can do right now? How far off are we? We're 32. I would like to wear something more armored, I suppose. We get away with the Elite Knight set? Almost. What's this looking like? What if we replace these? Drink of water real quick. Game is being a bit weird to get it back up. There we go. I guess we could try mid-roll if we wanted to. And it weighs the exact same. We just tried the favor set. Not too big of a fan of how it looks anyways. Now, what piece looks best with the... This is rollable? Oh, this is fast rollable. Nice. I'll take this. Now we look a lot more paladin-y. Sorry for the quick armor break. Realized our drip was absolutely dry. And that we weren't getting anything at all with our absolutely dry drip. Wasn't even any like good defense from it or poise or anything. Not to say that we have fantastic defenses now, but you know. How close are we to the edge? I'm kind of curious. Just barely. We could add like one more to this if we wanted to. This be allowed? Oh, hey, bird ladies. And me. Oh, I forgot that they explode into a toxic cloud. Soul of a Brave Warrior. More humanity. Go ahead and pop 10 to get our drop rates up. Oh, they have immunity during that. wonder if there's a significant difference in range between Soul Arrow and Lightning Spear in this game, because I know that in Dark Souls 2, that's one of the major advantages that I've heard people bring up over Faith builds and, oh my god. Yeah, I just need to use ranged on these guys. Over Faith and Magic builds is that apparently Lightning Spear essentially has infinite range in Dark Souls 2. How do you handle a Lightning Spear? Not well. Let's see how well the Phalanx handles. This leads us to the Phalanx, right? Yeah. What do you guys do with a Mit Force instead of Pyromancer? Definitely not as efficient, but it works. It gets the job done. Definitely need to be smarter with your targets because they do block. Oh wait, Wrath of the Gods is what I should be checking. Yeah, Wrath of the Gods is fine. Oh, we totally can farm this if we wanted to. Later on for souls. A long rest here. Last point we need in endurance. Does actually give us more room. For this. Damn, actually, that's way better than the Chaos Tempest way of usually farming these guys. That's crazy good. That actually feels like an efficient, like, Souls farm now. Usually I hear people say that that's really good for grinding out souls so that you can get to those higher levels for the late game, but every time I try to do it, it feels so hit or miss that I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do that this time. definitely will now if we're in need of levels later on. Scary area. Just take this slow and steady. No! Damn it. It's the bonfire. Restroom run and then we'll be right back. Hey, Army Productions. I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Become human so that we can get invaded by the painted dudes. Ah. We'd probably use the humanity to become human instead of just sitting with it. Shit. I love how efficient that feels. I'm so used to that taking forever with the Tempest. Where am I has invaded. I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect to get invaded by an actual human being. This is a little concerning. I do like his name, though. Being invaded by Where Am I is kind of funny. Then throw our gold back on. Really? The tracking on these motherfuckers. Doing the wheel zone legitimately, I usually skip it with the dragon exploit. Alright. Another moment where I'm confused. What is the dragon exploit? I've never heard of the dragon exploit. I'm always down to learn something new. You know, the undead dragon tried jump attacking the lower half with a short sword. Do I have a short sword on me? Would the Astora's straight sword work, or does it specifically have to be the short sword item? Because if it is specifically that item, then I'm a little out of luck on doing this exploit. But if not, then I will give it a try. Probably, yeah. Okay. Then let me get my souls back. Any jump attack that's the weird stabbing motion works. Cool. Alright, well then I'll get my souls, we'll get out of here and give it a try. there a different trigger for him to invade you, or does it just take a while sometimes? Because I am human, right? Yeah, I am. Alright, try jump attacking the lower half of the undead dragon with... to get the Astora Straight Sword ready. Is this gonna put me in fat roll? It will, but I can take it in the meantime. How exactly am I getting to the lower half? Do I just run up to it and then jump attack? Or do I need to be under the bridge? Need to kill the normal dragon. Oh, okay. Okay. Then let's go ahead and get our Divine Claymore on and get ready to Lightning Spear him really a ton. Unfortunate positioning. There we go. Okay. And then run over and jump attack this thing. Surprisingly, lightning good on dragon. And not broken straight sword, straight sword. So jump attack this. Huh! I've never seen that before. That's so weird. Still doesn't have health. But then you can just jump down. That's so cool. And once again, every time I replay through Dark Souls, I learn something new. Ooh, surprised that missed me. This is the first area they made for the game. Did not know that. I don't normally fight you, but this time I'll make an exception.
I expected as much from you. Why the...
Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, she's obliterating me. Yep, the fact that I'm not good at fighting her is part of the reason why I usually skip fighting her. There we go. Oh, come on. He's so close to dying. There we go.
But why? What's it?
Yeah, I know that I've never really been at a like damage level or a skill level to one-shot her. But I've always been partially worried of that happening. It's good to know that that is only for one-shotting her, though, because I've been paranoid every single time I go to this area that maybe I'm gonna run into it anyways. Okay. And now, we're just gonna try to quietly and carefully... Actually, scratch that. Dark bead in the speedrun, usually? Okay. I figured that's one of the achievements that I don't have for this game, so I might as well get it out of the way. Alright. Go rest at the Anne Orlando bonfire. Spend our souls. And then... go do Gwendolyn. So that we can get Sunlight Blade. Let me double check the breakpoints for attunement. Our next... Alright, so... We'll get this to 19 just for that one more slot. Let's go ahead and go and pop a lot of these souls so that we can level up a little bit more. And we'll go do Dark Moon Gwendolyn. Alright, we can just fast travel. We can just fast travel. Warp to Chamber of the Princess. Do a little bit of heresy in our faith run. Or can I not? Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna say, did we bug it?
Tarnisheth the godmother's image. I am Gwendolyn. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
Now it's time to do the boss fight of dubious canonity, Dark Souls. That's a real person. God damn it. I'm to bully and already bullied Snake Lady. Real. Oh, that bonfire is still burning because... Interesting. I'm still gonna go to the other one. But yeah, the Firekeeper technically isn't dead yet. I'd never had that happen. Yep. Unfortunately, this is required for Sunlight Blade. This is also another boss fight that I don't typically do. Mostly because I tend to do my playthroughs in a series format, and Gwendolyn shows back up in Dark Souls 3. I do get that there's the whole time is convoluted thing in the Souls series, so... I should keep her alive in my runs more often, but the Keeper Soul beloved. Do I have a Firekeeper Soul?
So it is you. How dare you produce a blade upon a day? How did you ever get this far? I shall end your suffering here and now.
But how? This woman is a threat, Master Gwendolyn.
I suppose I could have done that afterwards. Once I'd actually done the Duke's Archives, but... Yeah, I absolutely do think the Firekeep facility is worth it. Gotta upgrade that flask. Actually, scratch that. We have so little health that we don't need Great Heal. We can just do Standard Heal. Can you not lock onto him? You cannot lock onto her. That might happen a couple of times. I forgot to rest at the bonfire. Does you have the ring, so my conversation with Gwendolyn is join her covenant, get gift, enter her private chamber, and kill her. All usually within 2 minutes. But I did rest at that bonfire, though. No, we did, because we attuned a spell. Wonder why it spawned us here instead. Now we gotta do all this over again. Wait, does going here even help us? No, because it's gonna connect to a platform that's not... Maybe I'm overthinking things, we'll see. It's good god worship where afterwards you buy their clothes off a mysterious merchant. True. Then you carry on the legacy. You need to go past here to call the elevator. You can't get up otherwise. Okay. Got it. The lever is here. Sorry, for some reason I thought the lever was just downstairs, so I was like, how exactly am I supposed to... Am I just supposed to jump and pray? And then do the double push again, and then rest at the bonfire for sure to see if it hopefully keeps us there this time, so I don't have to go through this again. Suppose I could have tried a homeward bone as well, see if a homeward bone would have brought me back there. I do like how genuinely well hidden this was for me in my first run, though. I remember when I finally did play this game talking with some friends about it, and they were like, Nat, you should push the lever twice and see what happens. I was like, wouldn't that just bring you back up? Let's actually try this. Meow. I fell for the trick of jumping before it went up. Alright, I'm gonna try a homeward bone. Hopefully this works. Because I'd hate to keep having to do that song and dance. Oh my god. Oh, this is really bad because I'm not good at this boss. Hey, you want to just patience behind the pillars until she stops shooting the bullets, the big ones you can dodge roll through, the arrows you gotta run. Okay. Got it, just wait out the bullet spray. Will do. Alright, patience time, patience time. What? Woo! We will get the sunlight blade. Ah. Throw that on for an extra safety net. Wrath of God's ready. And prepare to take cover. Oh no. Alright, bow mode. Bow mode can be ran past. One more. There we go. Gotcha, Gwendolyn.
Swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
Soul of Gwendolyn. Now we get the real prize that we came for, or at least one of them. Sunlight Blade. And you have nothing, right? Oh, no, this one has the brass set. There's one over here with nothing, right? Yeah, weird. Alright, let's get out of here and head back to Firelink real quick so we can do some shopping. Oh, now it works. Man, that's messed up. Increased our dex by 2. We could use Gwendolyn's soul to get a bow. I don't know how good the Dark Moon bow is, but we could try it.
I'm just.
Right, land gesture. Surprised we didn't learn joy earlier from him.
Thank you. That I have this fun, and we'll make another fine trade, of course.
Alright, let's check the drip. It's pretty fly, actually. Real test, put it in human form. It's just the helmet that gives the damage buff, right? Yeah, it's just the helmet. Okay. How close are we? Oh, we are not close at all. I thought that would have been kind of close. How close is this? Literally like 1 pound off. Crazy. What the brass set? Is the brass set usable with this? And once again, fat roll. So there we mix and match a little bit. That's fine, that looks fine to me. Alright. Warp to the Anor Londo. Oh wait, actually, before we warp to anywhere, Toon Magic, let's get our sunlight blade. And then to Anor Londo bonfire. And that's bright. They may fuck around. When they said sunlight blade, they meant it. Cool, bonfire. $528? From 211 to 528? That's a 317 AR increase. Ooh. As per usual, I'm not very good against these guys. Oh my god, I got headshot there. Should I use a heavier claymore or that? I definitely should be using this weapon to base my armor sets off of then. I'd like to be able to wear I'd like to be able to use all my weapons with all my armor sets. And maybe you are supposed to hit close because it's still giving me like the like not successful hit move set. Oh my god. There we go. Another spike for the crown. Blue Titanite chunk. Alright, the Claymore does less poise damage than the axe, but it does more, like, damage. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was just a bad hit. Dudes here are resistant to slash, so Uchi kind of bad. Yeah. Not the best place to give it its first real spin of combat. Oh, yeah, the axe is doing better, probably because it's regular damage instead of slash damage. For some reason, I thought the crescent axe was slash damage, but it's regular in magic. Always take more Twinkling Titanite. They did a good job of animating that as just like an energy explosion. Nehame, but the one with God. Random NPC in the hallway. I like this guy's. I do like how the crystal knight armor does look. His set looks sick. Alas, he's brought low by lightning. We haven't used our rare ring of sacrifice, have we? Considering that just because of the curse. What's our curse resistance? That's bad. This guy is the guy that the Avalon belongs to? Did not know that. And throw 2 pieces of the dingy on. Hopefully this just kills me. There we go. Best curse resist is the Crimson. I think Denji's got a beat. Funnily enough, the fog wall of fear is the only one you can leave out of. I learned that about a week ago. I think that that's really interesting. They let you go, nah, I'm not doing this. Almost set getting a phone call. Alright. We're back. Let's break out of this place. Gotcha. Now, which one of these has Rhea in it? Guy's got a mean shoulder bash. Go. So the extra key, I think, is the one that unlocks the cell that I think she's in. Is she not in here yet? Optical sunlight and soothing sunlight. Actually, don't know the story about these. Guess they're the only ones that managed to actually utilize it. And Wrath of the Gods really is crazy. No more crazy music. So what causes Rhea to move here? Am I misunderstanding, like, what causes her to move? Oh yeah, you can't work from this bonfire. So I bought everything from her. I guess we'll have to check and come back here. Get to the next bonfire and then run back down here. Also get this out of the way. Wait, seance ring. Additional attunement slots, okay. Smarter of the snakes. Smart enough to live, but the smarter one. Damn it. There we go. Panel her down. Let's get lost here. So let's try not to get lost again. thought there was something we could get up here. I guess not. Alright, flip it around now. Where's he teleport to? Oh, you're a bastard. I can't lock onto him from here? No, oh. You're playing it like that. There you go, channel it out of the way. No chest there. Isn't there a chest over here, though? Yeah. Okay. Nothing that we needed. Oh my god. It's so particular about angling to get this guy. Is there anything in any of these chests that we really need? Okay, that one could be important. And this one's a mimic. Go ahead and try out our falchion on the mimic. That's evil. That is evil. Oh, and he gives us a falchion. Well, now we can get back here. So let's head back to the Undead Parish and see if Rhea's still there. Double Soul's Head. True, yeah. Okay, she is still here.
I was wondering, it is a great...
There's something I forgot to buy? Buy one of those, buy one of these.
Vince and Nico Vince and Nico then be said very...
Okay. Go rest at the bonfire, and then we'll see if she's gone. Still here. Usually it's supposed to be what, after buying all of her miracles, she will leave.
I'm ready. Vince and Nico would and then be safe.
Alright. Do one more run of that, and then we'll just, I guess, occasionally check back in whenever we can. Okay. Well then with that, we will go and see if we can take on Seath before I have to go do real world stuff. Very close, though. Very close in terms of AR. Which means that the Divine Claymore will win out in the end. There we go. Free her.
It was you I am. I don't You wouldn't miss. Well then.
Crystalline armor, which again I think looks just absolutely sick. Any of it we can wear, actually. Same weight. We're gonna need this more for now because of the curse resistance. I don't consider myself much of a speedrunner, but I will take the speedrun-ish route through this, where I'm just going to run past everything. Which you can't really do in Dark Souls 2 for any fight, which I do kind of like. But in this area, I'm very familiar with running past everything, because I used to get stuck here a lot. These are the main guys that are going to give you trouble running past everything. Ooh, I was really worried I was going to mess that up. Oh, wait, these guys I think I do have to fight. If I remember correctly, these guys can follow you into the Seath Arena if you haven't procced him yet. Ooh, another one that I'd missed. Okay. Not binoculars, not binoculars. Oh my god. Simplest solution, Wrath of the Gods, works as always. Okay. Twinkling Titanite. Then get ready with the Sunlight Blade Falchion. I think I just die. Oh, no, I don't. Do I get cursed to death? No, I do not. Okay. There we go. See ya, Seath. Now we should get Hella Souls. Nice. And with that, we have defeated our first Lord Soul, and we will level up and call it here for today. Once again, thank you to everybody who tuned in to the stream today. I know we didn't make, like, super big progress today, but we did defeat a Lord Soul. I mean, I feel like we did. We just got kind of hard stuck on Gwendolyn for a little bit, and the big-ass walk back to him. But we are, I mean, next time we should be able to do Nito and either Four Kings or the Beta Chaos. Can try out the strat that somebody recommended to us last time on Bed of Chaos, where we just we destroy the first one, save, quit out, and then go stick by the wall and just shoot at the left one and see if that works. But yeah, that'll be there tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.